So the last episode, they ended with their cakes out and fighting. We'll see if they get any kind of resolve this episode, because especially like Antonio, he seems to be public enemy number one. Anyone remember that song? I'm Auntea Kerel from Minority Report podcast. And by the way, we got merch at minorityReport.com, like this shirt that I have on right now. So if you need some holiday gifts and things like that, gift your loved ones with some Minority Report merch. We have new episodes every single Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts, and also right here on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. You know the routine. And if you haven't done it already, I'll wait. Okay, let's get into episode number 7, Set It Off Atlanta, right now. What is the real point of origin? That's true too. Why are they giving Antonio that smoke? We some hair busters. We some hair busters. We'll knock a nigga out with some hair busters. But I thought you said your name was Bus Clown because you was the bus clown, not some hair busters. I guess that's the evolution. Back and told Shantika, because at the same time, if you gonna talk about somebody, be mad enough to say it to their face. That's a word. That is true. Yeah, I agree with Antonio on this piece. The whole thing, the last 2 seasons, is about folks saying stuff when they were not there, and then not owning that mess and whatever you said and that shadiness. So Antonio was actually doing exactly what everybody was up in arms last season with Norris, and earlier this season with Black and Rodney and everything. So Antonio actually did it. Now he did that. He actually stood up for his friend. Y'all, I'm confused. What y'all want? What do y'all want? Ooh, Jesus. Y'all can't be this mad for him sticking up for his friend. Y'all just mad that maybe he has a closer relationship with Shantika than maybe y'all. Maybe that's the tea. First, what's going Adam? Black's going Adam. So let me back it up. I'm lost. So you want Antonio to tell you that you were talking shit about Shantika? To give you a heads up? Why are you talking shit then? Stand in your messiness. And be like, yeah, I said it. He don't owe you that. Especially if the relationship isn't as close as his and Shantika's. Am I? This is about to be 2 episodes in a row where I'm just lost with JT. The logic ain't logicking for me. My viewpoint, the same thing also with you. Oh Lord, now they starting recording shit again. Hopefully you got permission. What's your motive behind showing Shantika this? I just don't know if Bus Clown has a close relationship with Shantika or not. Oh Lord, this is getting back to that record gate again. That's what it sounds like. It does sound like you're mad that he told her before you. Who cares? Who cares? That's irrelevant. That's a word. No, that's a word Antonio preaching right now. You can't be upset that her feelings got hurt. Y'all hurt her feelings. Today you are an identifying woman. I respect that. That is a woman. And ain't nobody put a gang up on her. Ooh, damn. Now, Antonio, now you done lost me. I was on your side to that statement. If, God, this whole cast got something just around gender identification issues and what they deem is real or not real. If a person tells you they a woman, they a woman. Point blank end of period. There ain't nothing there's nothing you can tell me and nothing that you can say that says otherwise. If they say they identify as a man, they identify as a man. If they say they are non-binary, they're non-binary. And it's point blank end of period. You don't get to choose that. You don't get to have the final say in that. So that sentence, ooh. Ooh. And people will say, oh, well, that's how they feel. Fuck how they feel in that point. Because when it comes to people's pronouns and shit like that, I'm tired of, especially our community, folks that look like us, black queer people, not listening to one another, saying, this is how I am. There's no one that's more than or less than. How is that hard to understand? Damn. Ooh, y'all about to get me riled up at this dominatrix mess too. Shit. Let me go. Ooh, Lord. But no, I am very passionate about that, about the trans community, non-binary community, gender identification. However you deem yourself is fine. If they're not your cup of tea, then bitch don't drink. If they're not your cup of tea, then don't drink. That's a word. Oh, don't be shooting nobody. Come on now. No, 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 no. That's taking it way too far. Just because of an argument? No. No, come on, bus. That's the word. Why people recording? Why is people recording? That's the true tea. And now you mad that you got called out for doing some shit that last season people got pissed off at. Y'all don't be learning no lessons. I don't care what no one said. JT messy too. She just too messy for me. If he does not like to be called she, then why do you keep calling him she? Y'all be doing stuff. Y'all like to stay mad. Y'all like to stay in mess. Mm-mm. When these motherly instincts want to kick in and want to make sure bitches are okay. No, I don't think you have motherly instincts. I think you like to be playing in the mud. You like that energy. You like to feel needed, even if it continues the mess. Ooh, JT, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about JT right now. If you don't like a person, then why are you checking up on them? That's fake as hell. Who's phony? Who's fake? And I hang. He has a word. He's a word, and this seems to be a kind of a habitual nature for JT this season. Is anytime someone else, and I think I said it last episode with Teller, especially when Teller's there, he become the hype man, and she just kind of turns into a different thing than she is on one, and it's the same argument she's using against everybody else. Yet she's the pot calling the kettle black. Honestly, so I'm with Antonio on this one. Like, he's hurt. I've said it a long time. He is sensitive soul. It's best for me to leave. So he's doing what he needs to do for his health, for his mental health. We could have had from the beginning. That's a word. Like I haven't given that to you? Nope. Nope. That's what I've been saying. Her and Teller together. So she agreed. Had I not told her, and Buzz Clown gave her a conversation, and she did not know. Guilty by association. I see what she's trying to say, and maybe it's an Ann situation where okay, like, because for me, if someone's talking bad about another friend like that, and I'm like, you know what, we need to maybe squash this right now. But I don't think I owe anyone to say, and by the way, I'm about to go tell her. Because especially if you're getting recorded, I ain't about to be guilty by association. I'm gonna say what I need to say right now, and then guess what? I'm gonna give them a heads up to clear my space and my name because I ain't in it. I don't know if I fully agree with JT. I see what she's saying. However, comma, then don't be speaking ill on that friend. Like, what? Why are you speaking ill on her? And Shantika of all people, the love goddess, the goddess. Come on now. Doesn't that go for you too, JT? JT be talking on both sides of the neck and doesn't apply what she's saying to herself. That's JT's issue this season. Having sympathy and understanding a person does not have to go hand in hand. I can get where you're coming from, but I can't sympathize with shit just because you're telling me you're hurt. I don't do. Sorry, I gotta look up the definition of sympathy then. Because sympathy means the feelings of pity and sorrow for someone else's misfortune, understanding between people, a common feeling. So what you saying is not true. Like, that's what sympathy means. At least according to Oxford Languages and Webster. JT, you wild, boom. See, I wouldn't be able to rock with JT in my real life. That's just too much. There's some growing that still needs to be had in her case. We all go through a journey, so I get that. Ooh, I don't even know what to say. JT is a little delusional and does not know how to see herself in all of this. And Antonio actually has some valid points. I just feel like he gets so riled up and triggered that it doesn't come across. But in that moment with him, JT, and Delon, he was speaking facts. He was speaking real facts. Oh, they put a commercial in there. Thanks, Pop Up Productions, for the commercial break again. Thank you. Head on over to minorityReport.com for some merch. Follow us on the socials and new episodes every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Come on, Kwame Polka Dots. Oh, I know Mr. Hanky. I like me some buffalo wings and fries, though. Ooh, London in the lace. Okay. Taylor got her legs all out. Come on now. Ooh, I love me a macaron. Macarons. They're great in pairs. I ate all of them in pairs. Oh, Lord, spill the tea. Got the RuPaul binoculars. About to spill the tea. I don't know if spilling the tea in the tea shop. I get the play on words, but I don't know if that's the most appropriate location to be spilling tea because this group clearly be sensitive and overactive and lit and all the above. Please don't be messing up this man's shop. Okay, who is this guy sitting next to JT? He been in a couple scenes. Is he in the cast? Yeah, there is a kind of a almost negative connotation to spill the tea. But I guess another flip side of it is just like spill the information and whatever that information is. But I think I actually agree. Wow, with JT on this one. It might need some new terminology because if I got an invitation that says spill the tea, especially with the energy that had been going around, I'm like, Lord, you know what? I'm gonna have to decline today, Lord. I got shit to do. I'm protecting this energy. That's another word, JT. I'm agreeing with you. Like I get the intention of trying to build the camaraderie with the group, but if I didn't know a lot of people that intimately yet, I'd be a little hesitant to spill what I really needed to spill. So I actually kind of agree with you on that, JT. Two in one episode. Okay, now growth. Okay, now that seems to be a little shade. That seemed to be a shade thrown at Shantika. I don't know why you keep going at Shantika. He said a little toxic. Because your mouth is reckless, girl. That's a word too. That's a word. People always be trying to create tea for the sake of tea. No, if you ain't got to create no tea, don't create no tea. Tell it what you doing. That's a word. I want it to. I deserve it. I like that. I'm claiming that. Yeah, where my tambourine at? Come on now. Buzz, you stupid. Because it ain't for your business. She don't want to. She don't got to give you details. He said, I want to feel your pain like Mary J. Blige. Oh, that's Marciano. Okay. Oh, JT. She's saying all this stuff, but then sitting right there looking like she's very invested in the conversation. That's what the fake stuff that people ain't liking about JT right now. Your mama already knows. That's a true statement. Yeah, that coming out thing sometimes, though. We all been through it, especially, and I would say for me, my mom was the hardest one for me to come out to, just because there's just this connection with your mother, and you don't want to disappoint them. But it gets also to a point where you're like, even if I disappoint them, me staying in the closet disappoints me, and I love me even more, and that's a hard thing to come to, And once you get there, baby, you're free. Hey, bust it open. Bust it open. said, I would have done the same thing. He done called them to help clean up the house. Girl, do I get a cut of the pay? I owe you for what? I'll owe you a beverage. I'll owe you a sandwich. But I don't owe you to clean up your damn house. Mm-mm. Because he was like, just he knew. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. Too much about her. So she had on this funeral outfit, girl. Not a funeral outfit, girl. Enough.
Was a friend. That's the only reason why I feel some type of way. It's not because of my body or anything like that. Because y'all love it. Y'all see me on Instagram.
That's the thing. Some people that you think are really close with you will sometimes go for the jugular, and they'll know what insecurity you may potentially have, or a perception of an insecurity. Where even if you in love with your body, they be like, "Well, society say big bodies ain't the thing, so I'm gonna go after that because either I'm in my own feelings and haven't dealt with my insecurities, so I'm gonna push that upon somebody else." And that's a journey we all need to work on. We all do it in one way or another, you know. And that's just not cool, especially when it's your friends. Don't do that to people. But yeah, I like this conversation because body positivity is something that's so needed. And I would say you gonna get the body you get today, ho. And I'm gonna serve it with joy and pleasure.
No, he's trying to run away from that, and you keep pulling him back into his past. So, but in the same,
That's a good call out, Bus.
y'all two are just trying to
Hurt each other. Hold on, and Black about to disregard what Bus just said too is what I've been saying on all these reviews. Antonio, especially even going to last season, Antonio and Black keep like poking at each other and saying shit to hurt each other because they have not dealt with the hurt themselves. You gotta heal your hurt first before you could try to mend this relationship. So there's something that's still triggering inside both of them. That's like, you know what? Since I'm hurt, I'm gonna hurt you. Hurt people hurt people. Them baby heads was a little crunchy.
what? What the fuck type shit happening in this bitch? I don't want to touch it.
Okay. Okay now. Ooh. 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 And he touching it where you don't know where it been. Why are you touching? Go wash your hands. And your ass. But I mean, give it a good college try though. Gonna have you walking with a limp. That was a cute scene. I'm liking this episode as a whole. You know, it's a well-rounded episode. It ain't just about the mess. This is a very vulnerable thing to kind of just really expose how you feeling about yourself. So this is gonna be interesting. Aww.
Somebody who just wants to get peace.
Yeah.
Invisible, but feel everything.
He's a sensitive soul. And when that trust get broken, yeah. I'm a big proponent of therapy. I really am. Get that out. Work on that. Yeah. So you can find that peace. But that was very strong of him to share that. It explains so much more of why he reacts the way he reacts. I like that. I like that. Here's the thing: we all just never give other folks the benefit of the doubt that folks are going through things, that folks are still on their journeys. I mean, we're forever on a journey till the day we go. But you know, there's just a lot that we're all working on and working through and going through to just get the peace that we want. And so that's why I try not to really snap at a lot of people because I know that because I'm still on my own journey and things like that. And I giving people the benefit of the doubt to know, you know what, they're making the best decision they can right now, based on a lifetime of stuff. And but then also it's up to us to work on getting rid of that stuff. You know, Erica Badu said, "Bag lady, you gonna miss your bus, dragging all that stuff." dragging all that stuff like that. Come on now. So that's a powerful ending scene. This was a good episode. This was a very well-rounded episode. You know, folks like drama, so it had the drama, but it also showed a little humor side, showed real side, and it showed the human side of a lot of these cast members that we haven't really seen this season, honestly, yet. So yeah, kudos for this episode. JT, ooh, JT. I don't know how I feel about JT right now. And I honestly feel like eventually the Antonio and Black stuff is gonna get worked out because they keep hurting each other, but they keep caring. They you know, and Buzz said it real to Black. Like, come on now, like snap out of it. Hear him, and vice versa. So, ooh, that was a good episode. Okay, that was my favorite episode of the season. Comment in the comments. What did you think of this episode? Let me know. And until episode 8, I'm Auntea Kerel from Minority Report Podcast. Wash your hands, your legs, and your ass. Stay safe out there. See ya next week.